Hey guys, Andrew Houston here from Profit for Contractors, and today I want to talk to you about sort of the three dials that we get all of our clients to look at as far as trying to maximize control on the jobs that they do. So, when you're looking at maximizing control of your jobs, it's super critical to do this. I mean, doing the projects that you do, whether you're building a custom home, whether you're doing a renovation, whatever type of work that you're doing, if you don't get control of your jobs, you're not going to be in control of your profits, of your cash flow, of so many different things. So the three dials that we look at is getting control of how do you start the project. So there's the start phase, there's the run phase, and there's the finish phase. Now these are separate phases that we want to break down and actually identify what the key steps are in each of these so that we can maximize control. So the very first one that we got to get control of before our crews even, step foot on the job site is how do you get ready to start the job? Okay? So if you don't get control of how to start the job, you're already in a losing situation before you even get on the field. If the guys don't even know exactly what's expected of them. Okay, so a couple examples is the estimator, the person that estimated the job, whether that's you or somebody else, has not communicated to the site super, to the crews as to what exactly is expected of them. How long is it going to take to do this job? What has been budgeted for the job, and also what are the expectations as far as communication? Maybe not just with the office, but with the supplier, with the customer. So the very first dial and the very first area that we got to nail is the starting of the job. The second area that we got to look at is running the job. Okay, now we got the feet on the ground. Now we've got things itemized so that the guys know what they should be doing and how long they should be taking to do them, because we set that up at the previous dial. Now we've got to make sure that we're progressing the profit. Now what the heck do I mean by progressing the profit? It means we're breaking out step by step exactly the progress that these guys are making against the plan, the game plan of what we had quoted to actually happen. Okay? So we're comparing what was estimated to what is actually going on, so that we are tracking the profit. I mean, every day that you got your crews are out there, again, building a home, doing a renovation, whatever it might be, every day they're either making a profit or they're not. And that's going to be heavily based upon what happened and how things were set up before the job even started. So that's the second dial. The third dial we got to look at, which is just as important as the first two, is how do we finish up? I mean, how many jobs do you guys do where you get that infamous phone call from the client going, yeah, you said that all the stuff was done, but the trim hasn't been put on. You forgot to put a cover on a light switch. You forgot this, you forgot that. Every time that phone rings with a callback, that means an unhappy customer. It means it's costing you money, and it should have been prevented. Okay? These are all things that you can totally get control of. So when you're finishing the job, you want to finish the job so that you're leaving with a quality control checklist. That's just an example of one of the items on the dial. There's complete communication with the customer so that they're leaving, we're leaving the job with raving fan clients. So one of the tools that we use is called the Maximizing Control tool. And we get our clients to look at the top approximately seven areas in each one of these dials for maximizing control of the jobs. If you guys want a copy of that, I got Stephanie here that's on with us. She's going to post the link here for you guys. And all you got to do is just click on the link if you want to get this dashboard of what our clients use, and start evaluating it. And it's really an evaluation checklist to go, hey, when I go to start a job, am I doing these 5 to 7 things? When I'm running a job, are the crews, is the office, is the team doing these things that's necessary when we're running the job? And when we finish the job, are we finishing up the job properly and throughout the whole process doing work to maximize profits, maximize control, okay? Maximize the ability for you guys to scale your business, because keep in mind, when we get these dashboards, just like dashboards in a vehicle, working, we're able to make decisions. We're able to be a hell of a lot more proactive than reactive, because we know what's going on before it gets to a disastrous state. And again, we should know what's going on, before we start the job and how we start the job. We should know what's going on when the job is being ran, and by God, we should be knowing exactly what's going on and that things are being followed properly so that we're finishing the job on time, on point, having raving fan clients, making the profits, if not more profits than we should, and then we can do that for the next job, okay? On and on and on. So that's one of the things I wanted to cover off with you guys today. Again, if you want to get more control, to maximize control of your jobs, make sure you look at these 3 dials. Make sure that you dial them up, that you get the right information from your team, from the office, from your customers, to get each one of those phases nailed. It's going to give you a hell of a lot more control, in some cases going from chaos to control. And again, take the tool, pick one item in each that you're going to work on. Don't try and do all the things in there, just one thing at a time. Progress over a short period of time can give you guys a lot of insights, a lot of ability to move things forward and not make it so overwhelming for you. So, this is Andrew Houston from Profit for Contractors. I hope you guys enjoy the tool, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. If you want to see more information like this, more tools, more insights to become a better builder, better renovator, better contractor, just go to our website, www.profitforcontractors.com. Follow us on Facebook, on our Facebook group here, to give tips. We got lots of tips like this already in there, and share it. Okay, we're on a mission to help as many building companies as possible, renovators and specialty contractors in the building industry. And I hope you found this valuable. So we'll catch you guys on the flip side. Cheers.